With its aim of expanding its tech-life ecosystem of products, Realme has launched the newest iteration of its smartwatch in the Philippines, bringing several upgrades to its successful predecessor, such as a larger screen, support for more types of activities, and longer battery life. Hi guys, I'm Eman from Gadget Pilipinas. Join me as we take a closer look at the new Realme Watch 2 Pro. So yes, Realme has launched a number of new AIoT products in the Philippines, and one of them is the Realme Watch 2 Pro. They also debuted the Realme Motion Activated Night Light to prevent you from tripping or falling on your way to the loo or the kitchen when it's dark, and for music lovers, the Realme Buds Wireless 2 Neo. Like its predecessor, the Realme Watch 2 Pro has the same curved square form factor, which I personally find very appealing. The straps are easily interchangeable, are slightly longer, and are made from a rubbery material that keeps them from getting soaked during workouts. They have even put in the Dare to Leap branding for a nice artistic touch. While mainly made of plastic, which makes it exceptionally light, the watch doesn't seem like it'll easily break. There's a single button on the right side for turning on the device, and as a back button when navigating the user interface. It doesn't feel wobbly, and there's almost no delay in response. The Realme Watch 2 Pro boasts an IP68 rating for water and dust resistance. That means it should survive on fresh water for up to 1.5 meters deep for up to 30 minutes. Do note that this doesn't mean that you can use it underwater. At 1.75 inches, the display is slightly larger compared to the Realme Watch, with a 56% larger viewable area and more pixels packed into the screen, resulting to a more detailed graphics and clearer, sharper text. There's no mention of Gorilla Glass protection, and the glossy screen is prone to fingerprints and smudges. While not as smooth and fluid as, say, a smartphone, the display is more than responsive enough for navigating the various menus. As for watch faces, you can choose from several preloaded ones or use the Realme Link app to browse for more. You can adjust the brightness of the screen as well as the amount of time it takes before it turns off, which can be set to up to 15 seconds. One of the notable upgrades from its predecessor is the number of sports modes that the watch can track. The Realme Watch supported 14. This one, a whopping 90 modes. These include the basics like running, walking, and cycling, to very specific ones like football, basketball, strength training, and even yoga. To start tracking your workout, simply select the activity and then tap on Start. While working out, the watch displays specific information including heart rate, distance, calories, and the number of steps taken, and the total distance traveled. I did notice there can be slight delays in terms of updating, say, the number of steps. I'm guessing it's to save battery. After ending a workout, you can check the workout records section for a summary of your activity. Now, for specific workouts that sort of rely on location, the Realme Watch 2 Pro has dual satellite GPS, which allows for more precise tracking. Like the Realme Watch, Realme Watch 2 Pro can also monitor your heart rate, blood oxygen levels, and sleep. It'll even remind you to move around every now and then and to stay hydrated. To access these features, simply go to the primary menu by swiping up and select heart rate, SpO2, or sleep. Measurements can take a few seconds though. To navigate the UI from the home screen, swipe left once to see your current number of steps and calories burned, and twice to check your sleep records. Swipe right to show a set of quick toggle switches for enabling Do Not Disturb, for using the screen as a flashlight or a strobe light, for enabling power saving mode, and for accessing the settings. It also lets you enable or disable the Race to Wake feature. Swipe up to bring up the main menu, and swipe down to check your notifications. To quickly change the watch face, simply tap and hold from the home screen. Realme Watch 2 Pro can also give you information about the weather and can be used to control music playback. Even using another AI to OT device like the Realme Buds Air Neo and as a remote shutter for your phone's camera. Convenient. Can't find your phone? You can also use the watch to make it ring. The Realme Link app not only shows your activities, sleep, heart rate, and blood oxygen records. It also lets you enable or disable some of the Realme Watch 2 Pro's features like notifications and the reminders to move around and drink. You can also enable or disable music playback control, as well as the ability to use the watch as a remote shutter for your phone's camera. Most importantly, it lets you update the firmware for compatible devices. Lastly, let's talk about longevity. The Realme watch had a battery life of up to 9 days, which in my books is already great. The Realme Watch 2 Pro, however, takes it a step further with a battery that's more than double the capacity, for up to 2 weeks of uptime in a single charge. Charging the device is done using the magnetic charger that comes with a box. Honestly, there's not much to fault the Realme Watch 2 Pro for. It's got a better display than the Realme Watch, it's responsive, tracks more types of physical activities, offers all the health monitoring options you'll need, has a ton of value features, and lasts longer. I guess if I were to nitpick, the strap can cause some itchiness over time. The build quality isn't as premium as I'd prefer. There can be some delays on the information being shown on screen, and that there should be a longer screen out time, like 30 seconds. I like looking at that heart rate graph. Oh, and maybe it should also remind you to move on or something. I don't know. But then of course, there's the price. Seriously though, Realme has done a good job here. Hands down. That's why we'll give it a 4.5 out of 5. So that's been our review of the Realme Watch 2 Pro. For more Realme related content, please check out gadgetpilipinas.net. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Again, this is Eman, heading out.